Luke 8 shares this incredible story of a time that Jesus was pressing through a crowd of people. So Jesus, this miracle worker, this incredible teacher, crowds were beginning to gather around him everywhere he went. And in a particular episode of this, crowd amassing around him, the story kind of focuses in Luke 8 on this woman who had had this ailment for years. She'd been bleeding and was unable to just get any help. She was unable to be healed. She'd pursued so many different options. And today she decided to pursue Jesus. And so she thought, if I can just touch the hem of his robe, I know I will be healed. So she presses in, and as the crowd keeps pressing, she presses further. As the crowd tries to crowd her out, she keeps pressing further. Her sole goal is to make it to touch the hem of Jesus's robe. And she succeeds. She touches the hem of Jesus's robe, and instantly she feels in her body, she knows she has been made well. The crazy part of this story is not that the healing took place, because there's so many healing stories. The crazy part of this story is that Jesus, in the midst of the crowd throbbing around him, realizes what has happened. He realizes that someone has touched him and that someone has been healed. So Jesus stops and he asks his disciples, "Who has touched me?" And the disciples reacted just like you and I would. They said this. Jesus said, "Who was it that touched me?" Verse 45. When all denied it, Peter said, basically like, "I'm going to have to talk some sense into this guy. Master, the crowds surround you and are pressing in on you." Peter's like, "Do you see the problem, Jesus? Like, lots of people are touching you. It's impossible to determine who it was." But Jesus said, "Someone touched me, for I perceive that power has gone out from me." What's the lesson for you and I? I think so many times when we're in the midst of a hard circumstance, it feels like surely God's attention is not on me. Surely God's attention is somewhere else. You read the news and you're like, I guess I really shouldn't be approaching God with my small problems today. Like, yes, there are, all these natural disasters going on, and there are these wars and all these problems. And for me, I'm just really frustrated with my kid today. That is how our brain can work. But this story invites us into a different reality. The reality that we serve a God that no matter how many problems crowd around him, no matter how many crowds of people are approaching him and wanting something from him, his eye is on you. He sees you, he senses you, and the one matters to God. He is the God that leaves the 99 and pursues the one. He is the God of the individual as well as the crowd. He cares for both. And he's a big enough God to do both. So if you are having a problem and you feel like it's just too small to bring to God today because of all these other problems in the world, take heart and learn from this woman's example. Press in, pursue, chase Jesus down. Ask him to step in and to solve the problem that you are having. Ask him for healing. And watch and be amazed that the God of the universe, his eyes are on you. I hope that encourages you today.
Hey, thanks for watching that refuel. We would love you to subscribe below. Hit the subscribe button for this YouTube channel, because this Bayside YouTube channel is where we send out all of our video content so you can get all of it. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.